Yeah, folks, the new Galactus is here, and I already love him. This is exactly the kind of card I want to see in Marvel Snap, because it's just about big, dumb, silly numbers. This card regularly going up to 20, 22, or even 24 power in this deck, thanks to his ability. It reads, "My Herald is the next character I see you play." Now, that's a little bit confusing text for some folks, I know, but basically anytime Galactus is in hand or in play, the next character that you play into the board, let's say it's a Hydra Bob, for instance, with Galactus in your opening hand, you play Hydra Bob on turn 1, he becomes the Herald. You're trying to win Hydra Bob's location throughout the rest of the game. Anytime you're winning that location at the end of the turn, Galactus is going to gain +2 power. So if you win all 6 turns with the Herald's location, he jumps +12. That's a 24 power freaking Galactus, which of course can solo locations in many cases all by himself. And this deck is built to take advantage of that by running the Guardians of the Galaxy, because if your opponent tries to contest your heralded location, you just slam some Guardians for some really nice, reliable hits on these, and often, good, efficient stat output in that case. We've also just got good, strong early game options with Black Cat and Hydra Bob. These can often really solo a location for the first 2 turns. You play a Black Cat in the right spot on turn 1, you're usually going to win turn 1 and 2 for free. Then, by then you usually have a good follow-up with like a turn 3 play at some point to really seal the deal, meaning Galactus reliably hitting 20, 22 power in this deck for me. If he was lower than that, it's usually because something went like dreadfully wrong or whatever. And then I've also got Sandman in here to kind of lock up the opponent so that when you're going into turn 6, you're really limiting their options. Maybe they can't go wide as easily, which means like Galactus can secure 1 spot. Hopefully you've already secured a spot by just having a big dump of power, committing, 9 and 8 and 7 power and a 5 and all in one spot. You might already have like 20, 25 power from the first 4 or 5 turns. So Sandman can lock up 1, Galactus solos the other, and that's a great way to win games. A little bit of flexibility sometimes with Rocket or Groot. A little bit of a counter in here with Stardust, although I gotta be honest, I don't think this card really made a meaningful impact once in 22 games today. A lot of people are scared of this one. I'm not quite as terrified. We'll keep an eye on it, of course, but this might be better as just like a Crossbones or something, maybe just a bigger guy, although I'd be careful being susceptible to Shang-Chi. Could be a bit of an issue, but nonetheless, this deck is probably tweakable to make some improvements. Cards like Rocket, Stardust, and maybe even Star-Lord didn't feel perfect to me, but I wouldn't mess too much because I went on a quick 17-5 run with this deck. That's a 77% win rate, which is absolutely insane. There were definitely some bot games in the mix. It's the new season. There's always bots early, but I don't think it was more than maybe 4 or 5 max. So this deck probably realistically went like 13-5 against real human opponents, which still felt really nice. It's just that super smooth early curve into that Sandman lockout, into the giant Galactus dump, and having him solo locations feels so nice and forces a lot of retreats too, because the opponent's like, oh God, Sandman and Galactus, screw you, dude. I can't beat this, because it does show them, obviously when you have the Galactus in the heralded location and so on. So seemed like a pretty reliable way to climb for me so far. Of course, there will be some more refined, some more tweaked decks out there. We might see even crazier stuff, but this is a promising start as far as I'm concerned, and a super fun one as well, because I just love cards that play like this. Give me those big numbers. Give me the new Galactus. This was super fun. All right. Oh, this is beautiful, dude. Bob and a Galactus. We need some early game, though, dude. I guess we can't draw that many dead draws. Maybe we got both 4s right in a row. That would suck. But Bob and Black Cat are like big enough that they often hold on turn 2 anyway. Rocket's good if we can hold priority. Usually we should, I think. This also means we can bridge into 4 no matter what, so that's good. I guess the dream curve in this deck would be what? Like Black Cat into... maybe just Iron Patriot. I don't know if Star-Lord's actually the better hit. Ooh. Ooh. Oh, is this actually worth it? Does the opponent play here? Or they might play a Hawk, which would pull them ahead for at least a turn. I can snap Bob out later, I guess, or even now too, for the record. Like, actually, if I snap Bob left, by the way, he just always wins. You know what I mean? Well, not with Silk now. Dang it. Silk could move left too. Silk could also move left. God dang, dude. This is a weird game, isn't it? Yeah, Rocket's not my favorite hit either. I guess it's good that we called a shot, but it's still not great. This was also a low roll. Ooh, anything good? Groot whiffs, sadly. Oh, it's so sad because Rocket pushes this to 7, but the timing's wrong. The timing window on it's wrong. He does it after the on reveal. Rocket and Groot were trying to help out their clone, but they failed. Do we like Sandman better or Galactus better? I think against this kind of deck, I like Sandman better. Like, we know they got 2 Snow Guard cards already. I think I like this better. The question is, where is Bob going, if anywhere? And do they ever flip right back? Is a 20 power Galactus is probably big enough anyway, so I'm not sure we're stressed. Fenris Wolf definitely makes me think about Shang-Chi, by the way. They did just unreveal whatever is left, though, so... oh, it was just the bear. Okay, that's fine. Silk went right. Still winning right somehow. This is a Sandman, which didn't get to go off thanks to that Dark Dimension flip, which is actually pretty baller, honestly. I mean, they have priority, so because of this, I didn't get priority. Do I just play Galactus left now because Shang-Chi's not a threat anymore? Fenris Wolf into, like, Killmonger would give them, like, 5 power. I mean, this is not guaranteed, but it's not bad since we held the lead right. Dude, this was actually a potential 24 power Galactus. This is wild, dude. Actually insane. Not guaranteed, but this negative zone holding down with only 2 cards is so crazy. I really like that a lot. That's fun. Okay, actually, yeah, decent turn 2 into turn 3, although with Hydra Bob, it doesn't look like we're gonna have priority, probably. Just gotta make sure this Iron Patriot goes into a spot that the opponent's unlikely to play to. This is not the best turn 3. Yeah, I mean, hopefully we hit a Groot here, or maybe even a good copycat, right? That'd be nice. Ooh, Cannonball spicy. Cannonball spicy. Groot. Veil of Silence. Sure, that doesn't hurt us. I guess we go Black Cat, right? It's better than Rocket. It's a pretty big turn. We need to make sure we win this turn. They got Hydra Bob Domino. I wonder if this is a Galactus deck, because I thought about Domino for a second. I was like, I don't hate the idea of Domino. I just, you know, you always draw Domino. So actually, it's kind of a less chance you get Galactus. It's a draw that's not a Galactus sometimes. They also play the Black Cat. Insane. Do we go Cannonball this turn, man? Normally my instinct would be Stardust, but I'm just like kind of thinking about this cheap Cannonball already. Maybe I trust Stardust into Gamora already, though, too. Cannonball plus Rocket's also kind of intriguing, but I'd rather have like a Copycat or a Groot. I don't really think Stardust is giant or anything. The opponent goes for a Drax here. They go to 14. We go to 15, I guess. Ooh, Cassandra Nova's smaller, so that's good news. Still holding a 5-point lead. Do we go for Gamora here is the question. There is that Copycat we talked about. Like, Copycat Cannonball now becomes really interesting again. This puts you at 23 and puts them at 5, but you're not susceptible to Shang-Chi or anything. I think I kind of trust this. I'm just saying, like, Copycat sets up a tie left so that I can then Galactus mid. Another option I could take, though, is just Rocket wherever. But I like that the Copycat does set up a tie. Well, actually, that I guess depends on the Cannonball, though, doesn't it? To some extent. I forgot about Cannonball maybe pushing left. Oh, yeah. Dang. So now the Copycat's kind of wasted, I guess. I don't know. I mean, it was a 50-50, so maybe that was worth the trouble. I mean, as long as you trust 20 and 13, I think you're okay. I don't know if I trust 13 100%, though, man. It's kind of close. I like that Wiccan's gone. That's handy, but they have a lot of energy here. Oh, wait, no, they didn't hit the Wiccan, right? Because they played Cassandra on 3. No, they missed the Wiccan. And they played like Black Cat on 3, Cassandra on 4, and Wiccan on 5 is what I mean to say. Yeah, nice. Yeah, nice. Very good stuff. I mean, in hindsight, maybe Sandman was just better. As I'm looking at this, like, I don't know. Moving the Wiccan out's nice because it's a 14-point swing. But Sandman also is a really powerful limiter. So I don't know. This Copycat was just the wrong spot. I think she should have just been mid. Copycat is Shang-Chi, which I guess means it's the bottom card of the deck, which is kind of good news, I suppose. Also just gives us an amazing play left, guaranteed. That's sick. Can we find Galactus? Don't have a 2-drop, so maybe not even the best time. Hey, we like this a lot, though. Very good. Maybe this will be Galactus. That'd be really funny. Not bad though. Could be an amazing power spike mid later too. I think you still go group mid. Oh, nice. Yeah, group mid here's sick because. Yeah, no, this is perfect. We can actually just go, maybe go ahead and put Iron Man there already and just like call it a day. I guess we'll see. Like 22 is pretty insane when you can't play big cards. And it's like so cheap so early too. I mean, maybe we can wait a turn because I don't think it's at risk right now. Oh, bro, Sandman's pretty cool too. Turn 5, our Iron Man costs 3, and our I guess I do kind of want a copycat though, don't I? We'd have how much energy? 6. We got 3 and 4 is 7. It depends on whether they play here or not, right? I don't actually hate this. It does kind of show our hand a little bit, like they know what our power output is, but it's like, man, if they beat that, don't we just dominate everywhere else? Like, I think we dominate everywhere else anyway, because it's like, if you're getting to 22 without access to like Enchantress, we're at 15 left, like what do you do? Sarah does actually give them access to an Enchantress mid now. Well, shoot, that's annoying. But maybe Sandman just locks it out anyway, like who cares? Ooh, Sandman Hydra Bob, even better, nice. I do not want to enable Feast. I'm basically saying I trust Galactus right, or I can maybe snap Bob over if I need to, but I'm thinking Sandman to counter their Sarah really limits them a lot. Enchantress can go mid now, but not next turn with Sandman, importantly. So if they're gonna do the Enchantress, they need to do it now. Oh my god, they just went all in mid. What is that? That must be a Mysterio or something, right? How could you have that many cards? I don't know, does Stardust stop Mysterio? I'm kind of thinking maybe not, right? Polymorph a Mysterio into Polaris. Okay. Hitmonkey. Dude. They actually pulled the time in. They are kind of ballers because that shut down my Galactus and made him way too small. Holy crap. They are actually kind of insane. Now I have to snap Bob over, I think, because I don't trust 16 anymore. Holy crap. That Hitmonkey was actually insane. The early Sarah into the Hitmonkey is the craziest thing I've ever seen. I mean, they still got to put a card here, though, which is good news. Because that means it's a little harder to win everywhere else, right? I'm hoping 20 holds here, even if this is currently 16, really. Although, God, if that's 16 already, how is that going to be? Or no, 14, excuse me, 14. 20 would be, oh, man, it'd be close. I'm glad the snap kind of scared them off. That wasn't really my intent, because I feel like they were in range, dude. I don't know. That was a crazy close game. All right, Black Cat's perfect. Even with no Galactus, we're still happy for Mr. Patriot Boy. By the way, Stardust has not felt great yet, guys. A lot of people are more scared of this card than I was in the first place. I'm seeing some like outright terror on Twitter about Stardust. I mean, just outright fear, which I thought he was just, you know, these kind of tech cards usually don't do a lot. I mean, it is true that it impacts a number of different decks. Playing the Iron Patriot into my Black Cat is a bold choice. I guess you didn't want to play it here or here, so it makes sense, but just tough call. I don't think oh my god, copycat, get it together. You cannot click this card. What is it? Rig is not helpful. I think Rocket's okay since we have priority. Should hold. I think with 5-point lead already is pretty monstrous. Gladiator. Oh my god, it doesn't hold unless we oh it holds. Oh no, actually maybe it held anyway. Rocket hadn't scaled yet, so no, I think we're fine. They have a Galactus, by the way, obviously. Oh, I've never seen the opponents. Okay, it failed to get big. It was still at 12, which that makes sense. I guess we move a Rocket, don't we, and play a guy? This is the final guy I can play here, though. Won't be able to play another guy. Technically, I guess Apocalypse is bigger. Maybe I'm okay to wait, though. I guess we don't have to hurry, do we? Because, like, what's the hurry? No hurry. I mean, we're up by 10. They ain't beating 12. Like, it's a 12-point lead functionally. Like, we're fine. No hurry. I could maybe play a Gamora there on the final turn since I don't have my own Galactus First Steps. Misery, okay. That's no problem. I mean, demons are always scary, but Demons plus Victoria, I guess, is kind of extra scary, maybe. Galactus staying at 12. He's chilling. He's vibing. Apocalypse. Ooh. I kind of like Apocalypse Frigga, but do I want to support Galactus instead, you know? The opponent play left here or somewhere else? Oh man, I don't know. They don't have any do they have any Nord Dimension hits right now? I mean, from a stats standpoint, this is a little better, but if I'm playing First Steps, I'm never playing the Apocalypse. If I go for the Apocalypse, I don't really have anything to do with it next turn. Like, maybe if you draw a Groot, you do. Like, there's definitely things you can do. Can Galactus be his own Herald? I don't know. I think I just like Sandman. In some ways, Gamora is a bit safer, but I don't know where they're gonna play, and I think just limiting them is nice. I don't know. Oh, are they going for the Galactus flip this turn though? Let's see. Do they have enough? Oh, they're just playing Galactus. Oh, sick. Yeah, no, that'll do it. Wait, hold up. They need a little help still. How big is this? Shadow King is a baller play, dude. That definitely wins them right. Demon mid. So our Galactus is scaling here. I think we just go Galactus v Galactus here, don't we? How did they beat that, dude? I'm ahead mid. I'm gonna flip right for sure. Left, I mean, maybe does this go mid? I don't know. I think you just covering in other spots better when Sandman's in play because they have to do a lot. So they're 26. We're going to 13 and 14. Oh, we're only going to 27 actually. But if I'm winning, then their Galactus will not scale and mine will not scale, so it'll be fine if they win mid. So I guess that's okay. It's really, I think it's okay. Can they beat me with a demon left? Oh, they can actually. Oh, Negasonic's fine though. Let's go. We dodged the Negasonic. Oh my god. Oh my god, I got kind of lucky again, dude. I feel like every game I'm winning, I get a little lucky. Both Galactus is a whiff. They're just staring each other down like, no. No, I don't know, dude. I don't know. Knowing there's a demon in play, this rocket was actually a really big risk. I guess the Negasonic, they were worried wasn't going to be big enough if I moved rocket here though, right? So they like had to make a choice. That's why Sandman's so good, right? Is it like really limits your opponent's choices and plays. Hey, give me a cheap card, Black Cat. Don't discard him. Okay, I can live with that. We got a 5-drop. We're happy. No early game though. All top 6 missing. Give me a 2-drop. Give me a 2-drop. Patriot. Iron Patriot. Groot. Okay. I mean, honestly, turn 3 is not too late of a start. Groot Stardust is still pretty good curve with Gamora, I guess. Copycat Gwynpool. Boy, not as like guaranteed, but way better for later. Oh, nice. Okay. I was like, oh no, I didn't call my shot. All right, so Stardust didn't get buffed. Does that mean we go Groot? He's slightly bigger, but slightly worse curve. We also just have Drax, I guess, now, which same size as Groot, I suppose. Stardust with a Bishop. I mean, Mysterio's like definitely a consideration. Maybe you try to stop a Mysterio because we definitely trust Gamora, I think. I don't know how Mysterio works though. Like, does Mysterio actually get shut down? I'm not even sure. Oh, gee, Invisible Woman, huh? Is this more points than Gamora? No, not really, actually. Slightly more if they don't play. No, actually the same still. I think you just go Gamora Galactus, honestly, man. I'm not totally sure they're gonna play here, but maybe we just don't really care, right? Maybe it's fine to just have 10. Like if they do, great, that's a bonus, but if they don't, maybe we're just fine. I can actually go Galactus 1-drop next turn if I had the Black Cat next turn, or if we draw Hydra Bomb. Nice, they played. Good stuff, good stuff. It's also very small, which is nice. I guess I go Galactus right. There's a part of me that just wants to beat them left because it seems funny, but I don't know. Patriot? No, I gotta trust 20, right? 20, hopefully oh god, don't, what is this? Don't be a Shang-Chi. No! Wait. Oh no, this is gonna go up still, right? Doesn't this go up to 13? think it goes up. Yeah, it still goes up. Oh man, wait. Oh no, man, no, dude, no, dude. If I'd actually drawn the Hydra Bob, we would have won. Oh my god, dude. Also, Drax Black Cat would have won too. Oh, dog, no. Black Cat and Hydra Bob. A gluttony of one drops. Oh, hey, okay. Oh, they lost their Galactus First Steps. No, I feel so bad. I would be so annoyed. I know from first-hand experience so far, he feels impossible for me to draw. I think that's magnified because, you know, I'm excited to play. Oh, that's they did the same good idea with Black Cat. Great news. You love to see it, man. Cool, cool, cool. Love that I picked the Murder World location. So fun. So exciting. Yeah, Galactus, I mean, show up, buddy. Show up, buddy. Turn 3 Galactus is still fine, right? Like you get 3, 4, 5, and 6. That's a lot of buffs, man. I'll take him next turn. I don't care. I would generate one even. That'd be fine too. Man's not bad with Groot, by the way. Pretty sick. Galactus! Hey, it actually happened! They also got Jotunheim, which is still slightly better for them than Murder World, I guess. But I like that it evened the score a little, you know? Jotunheim also maybe makes my Guardians calls a little more easy to predict. They went for 2 cards. We might actually have a hard time winning this. Did they go for Rock as well? It might be an overcommitment, though. Surge plus Hydra Bob. We hold it. Cheap Absorbing Man's pretty sick, actually. Absorbing Man plus Star-Lord might not be a bad move. I also just kind of like Stardust because you can do Absorbing Man Star-Lord later. I could also just go Sandman into Galactus because I think the opponent's gonna have a hard time getting power here. I could also just snap it out. I don't think they're gonna play this turn, right? So Absorbing Man feels a bit worse than Stardust to me. I think Stardust is just 7 and Absorbing Man's only 5. I think I'm gonna hold left by snapping Bob out late and then just dump a Galactus right. I don't think, or wherever. I mean, I doubt they commit any more rights. I think that'd be better. 1 card usually beats a lot of cards. Oh my god, they actually played another card left. Okay. Interesting. I mean, again, that just makes Sandman totally free unless they snap this turn. I think even if they did snap this turn, we might still be okay. Because, like, let's see, Fantastic Car doesn't buff any of these. I mean, I guess if they snap Hydra Bob, but they have to make that decision now, and as soon as they snap, I can change my play. Okay, so we're gonna change our play, I think. Well, are we? I don't know. Like, I can do this for a little bit more flexibility, right? So that, like, Drax can maybe compete against something next turn. But I only go to 22, they're at 15, they kind of need 7. Like, that's definitely not a hard thing to hit. I don't think they're doing that this turn. I kind of think it's still Sandman and just making them have it. You could maybe do Sandman here to give yourself Galactus flexibility, but I don't know, dude. It's tough. I think it's a really smart snap on the Bob, for the record. Like, I think that's a genius snap, but... Okay, we've kind of... Oh, man, we've really shown our hand here. What's really, really annoying is I think I'm going to be better off not playing Galactus here, guys. Well, I say that, but I don't even know if that's true. Like, I don't know. 10-point lead left, man. Like, that doesn't seem like enough, does it? I guess Galactus always goes, right? 10-point lead left doesn't feel like enough, does it? I don't know, man. I just didn't have a good play there last turn. I needed a big card that, you know... Like, I needed to know Drax or Absorbing Man could actually kind of hit, you know? Because mid was going to be tough to win anyway. If I went, like, you know, Drax Absorbing Man, like, mid probably wasn't big enough. Oh, wait a minute. That's totally chill. They didn't have a big enough card. We called it. We called it. They just didn't have a big enough guy. And, of course, Galactus Solo's right. Nice, dude. Very cool. 18 power Galactus here. Let's go. Bold decision, but I wonder if the Sandman made the difference. Like, I don't know. The thing is, they were like ahead in 2 spots, so they only needed 1 big card potentially to hold. But I don't know, dude. We like it. We take it. Hey, Black Cat, show me. Oh, dude, Galactus would have been so sick. Still a good Iron Patriot line though. Thought about putting Negasonic Teenage Warhead in this deck. Like this Rocket and Groot slot in particular, I wasn't really sure what I wanted. I don't really know if I love Rocket and Groot because it's one that kind of snowballs over time as opposed to like instant spikes. Ooh, I like this though. This is good news. I wasn't sure. I still don't know. I think there's some options there. Like Negasonic Exchange Warhead might make sense, but if you're behind, it gets really bad, and it's like you're already bad if you're behind. So it's like kind of a win more feeling in some ways, I think. So I don't know. Just totally unsure what's right. I do think Rocket and Groot looks pretty great right now, though. Looks like a good moment, even if it's not super spiky. It's 4 points. Oh, it's just not better than regular Groot, though, is it? I mean, maybe it is. I think we have a big enough lead that it actually is better than regular Groot because I have flexibility for movement now as well, which is another thing I thought about. Like, do I put a Jeff in this deck because he can move? You know, there's a few different angles to consider. Opponent just decides to give it up. Sure, makes sense to me. Why not? Invisible Woman's scary, but Quinjet, I don't know yet where that's going. Bit unclear. I think maybe we just Black Panther? And then I can build another... Well, I could just go Gamora if I want. I feel like maybe they're just giving this up after the Black Panther, though. I guess there's risk of Shang-Chi, potentially. It's a very cool Frigga. Invisible Woman doubling scariness. No Prodigy, I guess, but still scary. Maybe we go Sandman since... Yeah, I think since they're going for all these, like, I don't know, they're planning something, right? Sandman might really limit them. If they have both Thena and Havoc, though, they could still do some numbers. They may not actually care because, you know, that's just 2 and 2 anyways. They may be able to play 2 cards and that's enough kind of thing. They go over the Thena this turn, so similar difference. Do we trust right to hold? I think we have to. I don't know if I have a choice. 18 is not actually enough to beat a Havoc, though. Havoc goes to... No, he does 16. That actually is enough. And he's losing 1 and we're netting 1. It's really kind of 20. We kind of have a 20-point lead right now. Havoc does 16. If they did both 2 cards over there, maybe they could do it if they have enough cheap ones. It's definitely possible. I wish Sandman had a lead, but Thena generally beats Sandman, right? I am a little sad to lose the Hydra Bob. That could be another way for us to spike some points, like just shift left a little bit. But you kind of assume Thena's getting big. The hope is that Sandman stops the Thena. That would be wicked cool. That would be wicked cool. If they play a card next to Havoc, right, it has to be sufficiently large because it's Rocket scales another 2 points off of it, you know? I think that's the thing, is it has to be like 5 points, I think, maybe, to beat us. I don't know, dude. I don't know. Let's just see, I guess. Oh, they went mid. Oh, God. Havoc left. Mr. Fantastic mid. What? I guess, actually, in hindsight, Havoc mid kind of screws us, doesn't it? Oh, God. I maybe got lucky. I don't know why I assumed they're going right. I guess I liked it right because that was the one, like, fixed. Wait, did they not activate this Invisible Woman? I am so confused. I don't think they activated this, guys. Whoops. Whoopsie. Well, yeah, if they'd gone Havoc mid, I would have lost, actually. But that's the weird place to go because you're already ahead there. So Havoc left does kind of make sense if you think I'm going to Galactus left. Like, if I think I trust right, I could double down left. Like, kind of, like, if they had... They would have definitely won left if they'd hit both their Invisible Women. This one just didn't get activated. They forgot. But this would not have won right, and it would have won mid, actually. 16 and 9 would have been enough. We would have been a little short. Maybe Sandman actually isn't that good here either, if I really think about it, and maybe going wide here didn't make sense. I think I stack one spot always. I mean, I didn't know where they were going to play at the time, so it's not like I knew, but I don't know, dude. Kind of a gift from the opponent there in some ways, because they messed up, but I guess just choices were really the gift. Ooh, we love one drop Galactus. Speed running you. Smile for the camera. Do we want a Jin? I mean, it is something, but that's also a spot the opponent's slightly more likely to play, I think. So I like tucking these away in the third spot. Every time I feel rewarded, I put it in the third spot and they don't play there. I feel like it's happening a lot. If this actually became like a real meta thing, you might see a lot of people playing in the third spot more often to counter a Galactus, you know. 2-drop anybody? I think maybe you could tolerate one more 2-drop in this deck. Maybe drop like a Copycat. I just like Copycat because I thought sometimes she gives you crazy swing potential. Like if you hit a good, you know, if it's an Iron Man or whatever, right? It's just ridiculous power swing. Maybe Rocket goes before Copycat, actually. Bob doesn't always hold against 2-drops, that's for sure. Often does though too, you know. They slam an Iron Patriot or a Star Lord, will be fine. Groot's good though, Groot's good. Groot into Drax will catch us up. Oh, they're going for Otto's Lab already. Let's see if we get a Galactus out of it. Nothing is actually that bad. Rocket I could even move right if I wanted to. It's kind of cool. I don't need to because we trust Groot. You know, a Stardust might be really good here against a Destroy deck. Probably not that good just against Deadpool specifically because they're usually playing the Deadpool, but Wolverines or any of those can be really good for Stardust. Wow, they dodged they just dodged my Groot just like that. Onslaught Citadel's not great for us. We didn't get any Jins either. It's kind of sad. If we go right again, like, are they ever gonna try to contest right? Drax is also like sort of risky now. Oh god, dude, I don't know. Galactus is very big, but Destroy decks scare you, man. I would love actually a Sandman to really shut down that Deadpool. Make that Deadpool a little bit more prohibitively expensive, you know? It can still make a big turn probably, but it might help. If they go for an Otto's Lab, I have one more turn to snap out a Bob. That also changes the... Okay, we ripped the Carnage out. That might be nice. Oh, Deadpool, this has got to be a bot, right? It's got to be a bot. You never play Deadpool into Rocket. I mean, maybe you think I'm moving it, I guess. Maybe you think I'm moving it, but I don't know why you would think that right now. Oh, Sandman's a baller draw. Okay. So now we just go Sandman right and Rocket maybe goes right and then like Galactus left, actually. Yeah, that might work. Because playing mid's a little risky because we pull a card. I still don't really want to play mid. I think this is nice, though. Also, I think this has got to be a bot. Their name doesn't really feel like a bot, though. Maybe they just really thought I was moving Rocket, honestly. That might be all it is. You can't check on, like, locations anymore, sadly. Like, I mean, not locations, collection levels. Oh, my God, they ripped me a Gamora. That's so sick. I forgot they could still rip me a card here. That Gamora is just so baller, though. I mean, a little exposed to Shang-Chi, I guess, but not that bad. Yeah, actually, Galactus. Let me just leave Rocket mid since we're still winning. That's fine. And we were going to move him right, but now there's no space, so. This is beautiful. Oh, yeah, I don't think this is a bot, man. I don't know. I'm just... That play mid was just a little suspicious, but otherwise, I think this is okay. You know, this Carnage Mirror we pulled, that wasn't anything weird. Hard to say for sure, but yeah, a lot of people retreating against me, by the way. A lot of 1-cube wins in this one, I feel like, so far. All right. Oh, this is the dream. The dream. Negative Zone's kind of funny. Crossbones is... I mean, a card I probably could have ran in this deck, by the way. Maybe something you'd put over Stardust if you didn't want to experiment with a new card. 2-drop. 2-drop. Oh, hey, 2-drop. That's fine. 2-drop. Redrop? Redrop. 2-drop? 2-drop? No. Cassandra Nova, their deck is a lot smaller, so that's probably not the play, right? Hopefully, I mean, I don't think they're beating us with a 2-drop. Certainly nothing from me is going to beat us. Like, Star-Lord will actually whiff. Funny enough, better that we didn't play. So I think Crossbones is probably our best bet. I guess Gambit in theory is not terrible. Cassandra Nova is just too small, though. They just drew a bunch of cards. Oh, no, it's not. Their deck has 16 cards. Just kidding. Just kidding. They're an Airsham deck. Just kidding. Cassandra Nova is completely insane. Glad I checked. Glad I checked. Oh no. No, wait, does it matter though? I guess it does matter because he's the text that's he's the end of turn text. Oh, that's kind of sad and annoying, dude. That's rather rude of you, sir. I mean, he's still already really insane. Like, it doesn't almost matter. Nobody wants to play left or right now, so I think Drax mid's our best bet. Nice. I'm really sad because he would have been awesome and huge, but oh my god. Okay. Chantress, sure. I like that they're filling their hand with cards that aren't Shang-Chi. Is that a funny way to put that? But that's exactly how I'm thinking about it. Their cards aren't Shang-Chi. Maybe we just go Sandman mid and then trust Galactus and go 3 across here, basically. They do have a little extra energy, so that could hurt us if we're not covering wide enough, or if they have, like, you know, exactly a Doctor Doom type play, or if they tie us mid. That's also kind of A tie mid is a little brutal. Because now they might have like a Shang-Chi somewhere that beats us. I don't know. Pretty unlikely though, because they drew a bunch of my cards, presumably. Or they just didn't draw that many at all because their hand was full. But it's definitely possible they had one early. So they could do like Shang-Chi right, one drop mid, you know. Or they retreat. Yeah. Still, dude, like it's pretty nice that you can get this to 16 on just the first 2 turns. I think that tells you a lot, you know. That's already in that big, you know, Giganto, Destroyer, not quite infinite, but, you know, often as big as mini Red Hulks pretty quick. If it's in that opening hand and you have the good start, like it gets there quick. You don't need craziness out of it. Black Cat. Oh, Black Cat Galactus is a dream, but it looks like a bot. No, I hate the bot games. Definitely a bot with Warpath in the deck. No! No! I'm so sick of bot games, man. I just don't want to play them. If I could opt out, I would totally opt out 100%. It's gonna be a big Galactus this game though, you know, because bot ain't gonna support that. Warpath is actually pretty sick, although I guess it's moving mid, so that actually still kind of helps against the opponent either way though. Because the opponent also, you know, be moving mid too. I think it's okay. So Copycat, Drax left, I guess, even if he moves mid, has a higher chance to be good. Maybe not so true now though with Wolverine moving there. Stardust would actually be really sick this game, I think. It's a bot, so you just never know where they're gonna play. It's just, you know, I got a snap by the way, I think. Although I'm so far ahead that it might make them retreat, which would make me even more sad than I already am that it's a bot. Okay, they went right actually. Dang, that sucks. Okay. Armor. Colossus. Turning both of those into Clintar cards is great. So we'll just go, I guess, Sandman right into Galactus left, probably. Yeah. Would we like Groot, Star-Lord better? No, we want to limit them for sure. Sandman into Galactus is very cool. Again, not that I think it matters, it's a bot, but we'll do our best. Bucky Deathlock. Actually pretty legit, dude. Wolverine rolls mid. We're not really going to be in that great of a spot. Wolverine left is better for us. That's good news. Because we hold mid, we hold right, and Galactus is certainly going to flip left. And maybe go to 22? Yeah? Nice. And I don't think they'll be able to cover 3 spots with Sandman, of course. And it's a bot, so between the two. Either way. Oh! Bro! Sick play, dude. Almost max Galactus, right? 24 should be the max, so not bad, dude. Not bad. Bigger than Infinite either way. Sad it's a bot game, but what can you do? Hello, opponent. Ooh, we like Vibranium, actually. Lady Sif, they're a discard deck. Okay. Stardust actually does have some play against discard, right? There's like Proxima Midnight. I think that literally might be it, but hey, nice! Don't have a perfect 3-drop though. I need, yeah, I need like a Groot or a Rocket bad. Even Rocket's not really actually very good. I need a Groot specifically. Because Copycat's gonna discard Galactus, which we don't want. Ooh, gotta have a replacement, I guess. Groot! Oh boy. Oh boy. This can hit Red Hulk, right? That's the only saving grace here. Red Hulk. Red Hulk. Hit Vibranium or Rock. Not Patriot. Nice. Red Hulk, please. Oh god, there's another one. Hit Vibranium. Not Patriot. Nice. Red Hulk. No! So close. Everything went the way I wanted until right at the end. Ah, man, that made me really sad. I mean, I do have a super cheap Red Hulk, which is pretty cool, I guess. I think we'll just go with like Stardust, Sandman, Red Hulk, right? We'll pretend the Red Hulk's a Galactus. We have a 14 power Galactus right now. That hits nothing in my hand, which is so sick. That's very cool. Very cool. We have a 14 power Galactus. He's about to go to, yeah. We now have a 16 power Galactus, guys. This is 4 and 2. That works, I guess. Double Sandman. Oh no. Double Sandman. So that's gonna be 5 and 3. But we can just play the Red Hulk and hope it holds because they're only gonna have to be able to play 1 card or whatever. Yeah, I mean this Red Hulk is gonna be about as big as the Galactus. So we'll see, I guess. Played a lot of cards. They dumped their swarms, I guess, as if they knew I was gonna play a Sandman, dude. They're ballers. How did they know I was gonna play a freaking Sandman, dude? Wait, also, why didn't that swarm copy itself? Am I high? Didn't it look? Oh, it did. Oh, I'm so stupid. Stardust. I forgot. I didn't even realize. Oh no. I didn't even realize, guys. I forgot. Stardust. No. Did we hold mid? Oh, we hold right. We tie. We tie right. This is a tie, right? I think it was a tie. 23, right? Oh no, 25. Oh no, we don't. We win the tiebreaker though. We're fine. Dude, I forgot Stardust. I didn't even process that I didn't make a second one.